Good morning, everybody. Today is Tuesday, April the 7th, 2020. Hope you're doing well. Today's message is be creative. It's a little bit of a wet day, rainy day, so maybe make a game inside. Play with some toys you haven't played with in a while. Maybe play an old video game, or have your parents show you something fun they used to do when they were little, or maybe they have an old video game that they'd like to show you and play just for fun. Or maybe read a cool story that you haven't read or haven't read in a while. All right, weird but true too. Here we go. A couple fun facts. Cats can't taste sweets. Some robots can identify different cheeses. A cockroach can live for over a week without a head. Ugh, creepy. Ooh, sorry, picture. One more page. Earth's core is about the same size as the planet Mars. Thousands of tiny earthquakes happen every day. The Sahara Desert is larger than Australia. Venus is the hottest planet in our solar system, but not the closest to the sun. And lions spend about 20 hours a day resting. Sounds like a very relaxed day to me. All right, so today's lesson is lesson 411, starting on page 237. Starting to talk about subtraction methods. First, we have the standard, the usual way we do our subtraction, which is a top to bottom. If it's horizontal, put them vertical, guys. Line up those place values, the ones under the ones, the tens underneath the tens, okay? It's a whole lot easier to see the ungrouping when you put it vertical. So if they put it horizontal, you put it up and down vertical. And this is the proof drawing method. So when they start talking about numerical method, you just use one of your methods that you are comfortable with, this vertical way of subtracting or the proof drawing way of subtracting. All right, so how do you know when it's time to ungroup or to borrow, as we used to call it? Ungroup is when your bottom number, in this case an 8, is larger than the top number, in this case a 4. So is the bottom number larger? Yes, it is larger. So it's always a top-down process. 4 minus 8, you cannot, how can you take 8 away from that 4? Is there 8 even there to take away from that 4? No way. Okay, so you have to ungroup. Go to your tens place. You're going to ungroup instead of those 3 tens being there. You have 2. But those 10s go right next door to your ones place. Now it's 10 plus 4 or 14. Now you can subtract. 14 minus 8 equals 6. Awesome. Now let's subtract our 10s place. 10 minus 5. Well, again, you cannot take 5 away from just the 2. So you have to go even further to your hundreds place. So that 1, once you take away from that 1, there's nothing there left. But that 10 plus 2 is a 12 now. So 12 minus 5 equals 7. And 0 minus nothing is still 0. So 76. All right. Now the one way to double check this is, did you ungroup correctly? Do you have the same number above that's right here? Is this number 134? Well, let's check it. Let's see, this is in the tens place. So 12 tens is 120. Plus 10 more ones is 130. Plus 4, 134. So this right here above, you ungroup correctly because this number is still really 134. Now, the great way to check is I always check my subtraction with the inverse. I know some of you are going to say it, so let's just do it. 76 plus your other small number. If we do it correctly, we should end up with the total of 134, the large number. So let's see, 6 plus 8 is 14. New group above. 1 plus 7 is 8. 8 plus 5 is 13. And we did it. You have the correct answer, 134 with the proof drawing. Now, I'm sorry, with the additional check. Now this is your proof drawing. Here is your 100, which is the block. 10, 20, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 134. Minus 58. Well, we don't have 8 ones, so you have to open up one of those 10 sticks and show it as ones. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so now you have enough. So now we can take away the 8 ones. We can say, oh, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Great. All right, so now we have to take away the 5 tens. Well, we only have 2 here, so what do? Oh, yeah, that's right. You guys are right. There's tens inside of this 100. How many tens? 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now, do we have enough tens to take away those 5 tens that we have to? We sure do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's see what we have left that we did not cross out. We have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. And how about ones? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 76. So that answer matches the answer we got originally over here with our traditional way of vertical subtracting. Okay, now on this page 238, you have more subtraction practice. You also have a puzzled penguin. And with puzzled penguin, make sure that you take a close look. He made a very common mistake. Remember, subtraction is a top-down method. Okay, so look real close if you need to. Look even closer, and then have an adult check your work for you. Okay, so be creative today. I mean, if it does get nice, feel free to go outside and get some exercise, stretch those legs a little bit. If not, do something fun indoors. All right, now, instead of a transformer, I want to show you something I found in my memory, another thing I found in my memory box. It is my very first wallet. You can probably tell it is aged and old, just like myself. But my older brother, Steven, gave me this years ago when I was a little kid. He must have got a new one. We always handed things down in our family, even our little fun stuff. So it's just a horse wallet. It's plasticky. It's got the zipper. It's falling apart. But I hang on to it because it was my first memory of having a wallet. And it's got like little flimsy plastic things inside. I'll just show you for the pictures. That's how we used to store our pictures. Well, apparently they fell out. And this thing's kind of falling apart. Anyways, there's nothing in it. Just a lot of old lint and dust. All right, guys, have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow.